Alright, so these are the free PDFs that I have downloaded from the TPT site. Kindergarten, and some of them honestly can be used for first grade too. But I'm just gonna go with, I'm gonna say these are mainly for kindergarten. Again, these are the secular ones. I'm just going through them really quickly so y'all can get kind of a gist, like this is like a shape game, a gist of what these resources are that are for free. Wow. And these are all done by teachers or administrators or others that are teaching. So that, again, like you can get a gist of, you know, these resources. And again, like what about fourth grade? Well, if you just take those words, you know, like a word a day, fourth grade and fifth grade, and you could kind of see, you know, where they're coming from, then by the time they get there, they already know it. But again, this is just, and this is, oh, that's from, you'll probably recognize that from Yahuwah Kids Network. Number chart, first grade spelling, because, yeah. Animal literacy and science. Maze. Adjectives. Number line in addition to 20. This is again where the green dot method comes in handy because you don't need it. They can do the math problem just with that. No number line needed. But number lines are always useful. And these are just some of the resources. It's, like I said, it's a big folder. You can kind of see how we're already like right here. And the end is, of course, way down there. That's an observation sheet. So again, going back to the standards, when it says, you know, learn to observe. And this is good for Mrs. T when she did the animal passport card. Again, that way you have oh, again, this is also teacher Brewling's Network. They put that in a video. Good stuff. All right. Like I said, this is farm, you know, chicken, duck, sheep, horse, cow. Cow. And again, this is like a cutout one, so you can learn how to, you know, paste and what have you. This is the ABCs PDF that you see from the poster board. So that comes from, again, that's Yahuwah Kids Network. More about animals. Blending sounds. So again, you saw some of that as well. On the videos. This is interesting. Oh, that's in a PowerPoint, but this is a business education class. Community helpers / careers. Cause and effect. Color, the Hebrew letter. chicken lifestyle cycle booklet. So if you all have space for chickens, then that's how, that's a good one. Primary grammar, conjunctions, comparing numbers, compare and contrast. Yeah, Earth Day freebie. Okay. Again, this is just some of the resources, counting to 10. Remember, one of the standards was utilizing numbers. They said actually 1 to 20, but this is, that's 1 to 10. Sorry, I had to sit up there. More or less. So again, comparing the numbers again, more or less. Which one's more? Which one's less? Correct a sentence. I can't. It has 8 pages, but it's not letting me scroll on some of them. So that's good for when you learn. Oh, that's that again. That's good for when again, getting the concepts of what it takes to create a sentence, and does that sentence sound right? So that was also one of the videos as well. So this is a second grade weather journal. Again, your first graders can do it. Do this too. What's the weather like outside? What's the temperature? What's the wind? And what do you think is it going to stay like that or not? Again, this is the curriculum for DK12. This is alphabet letters with orange fall theme alphabet letters. Summer math. Literacy, so summer theme math. You have to be careful sometimes with the different seasons. Just make sure that it's just like leaves and squash, or just make sure it's flowers, or and nothing more and nothing less. Those of my culture understand what I'm trying to say. Farm fun bingo. That's fun. That's fun. Fall scavenger hunt. That's fun. Stuff like that makes school fun. Like it's kindergarten, it's first grade. Fix a sentence. I have a dog. So in one of the videos, the sentence begins with a capital letter. A capital letter is a letter that's big. Capital letter is not a small letter. A capital letter is big, big, big. So they should right away say, this doesn't have a capital letter. And a sentence ends with a period, or an exclamation, or a question mark. A sentence always ends with a period, or an exclamation, or a question mark. That's one of the first songs that you'll see. One of the first songs. So not the first song, but like one of the, I'll just say one of the songs on the language arts playlist with the capital letter, and that's done by Scratch Garden. So if you sing that like literally all day, by the time you get the worksheet, hopefully, the first thing you say, there's not a capital letter, or there's no period. That hopefully that's one of the first things. Like, we sing this every day. But yeah, school's supposed to be fun. So the worksheet should be fun, and especially there's answer keys. Hallelujah. So that way, again, for busy parents who are still homeschooling, they're like, this is great, and now I have to do this also to make sure that they have the right answer. Fret not, parents. Oh, hold on, give me just a moment. Okay, so fret not, parents. There's a answer key. Or one thing I did want to say is like for high schoolers who may be looking for a business, you could offer a grading business if that was something that was up your alley. Like record the grades, put them in their online grade workbook, and then call it a day. But yeah, I'll explain that a little bit more later. This is a test. You know how to spell tests. So your spelling pages and what have you. Read, cut out, and glue. You know, let's write. Things of that nature. You know, the stuff that you're used to in school, but just it's done on your terms and in with your lens of how the Most High has caused you to see the world. You know, that's all. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. Alphabet clip art cards. Describe the peacock. This is your word bank: green, blue, spots, soft, etc. Math worksheet. Hey. Hey. Hey.